Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making for you oven jerk pork belly. Oven jerk pork belly. Now this pork belly is straight from my family farm. Shout out to Auntie Cherry, who is a farmer. Yes. So this is how I got this piece of pork belly. Nice lovely piece, and I'm telling you, today I'm going to be doing it in the oven for you. Here are the ingredients that we'll be using. Using this jerk sauce, this Jamaican authentic jerk sauce that I made on my channel. I'll put the link in this description so that you can see exactly how it's made, but it has just about every natural season you can imagine. Garlic, thyme, scallion, ginger, cinnamon, just about everything. Scotch bonnet pepper. So we'll be using this today. We know this jerk seasoning and this jerk process in total came from the early Africans who were here. Our ancestors, our Jamaican ancestors, they brought this process of jerk to the island because in those days they didn't have the refrigerator like we do today, so they came up with means of preserving their food and how to prepare it. This would normally be done over maybe wood fire, but today we're going to be doing it in the oven. Okay, so here we go. I have some fresh thyme from the garden. Yes, just going to add a little more of that, although it's already in the jerk sauce, and some fresh garlic again. Okay, now we have a little bit of browning to add to it. Not too much, we'll be adding just a little salt we'll be adding as well. Not too much salt because the jerk sauce has salt in it. And we have some paprika. Okay, so stay with me now guys. Okay guys, here is our garlic. I'm going to use 3 little cloves of the garlic. Smash it like that. I don't have to be mincing it up with the knife, because guess what happened? It will all crush out when I put it in the oven, because we're going to be baking this in the oven. Good. That's it. Now if you don't like garlic part too much, because the garlic has a strong flavor, not everybody likes it. So if you don't like it, you don't have to put too much in it. You can put just about a clove, or if you're using your jerk seasoning already, maybe you don't even have to use any added garlic. Alright, so here we go now with my fabulous family grown on the farm. No chemical fed to this pig, I can tell you that. It's just organically grown. Alright, so here we go now. I'm going to go in with my garlic, adding a little bit of olive oil, just a little, maybe a tablespoon that is, okay. Then I'm gonna add a little salt. You can measure the salt with your spoon. I'm using just about a 1/4 teaspoon right there. Then I'm going to add a little browning. Yeah, that's just about a teaspoon. All right. Adding a little paprika. And guys, you have to remember that once you're dealing with any form of meat, it has to be properly washed and cleaned. In case of pork, you know, it will have a little bit of the hair on it, so you just have to remove that. Make sure you scrape the skin properly. It's about 1 tablespoon of paprika that I'm adding here. Now it's time for the big boss, the authentic Jamaican jerk seasoning. Island Muchacha jerk seasoning, made by Island Muchacha, and the link I'll put in the description here for you. It's on the channel. We're using just about 1/2 cup here. Alright, I'm gonna rub it in properly. I need to use all of this with a pause and rub it in a little before I add the rest. Now let me tell you, this jerk seasoning, authentic process of jerk as well, which is on the wood fire, is one of the best gastronomical are food contributions that I think our ancestors, the Maroons, had left with us here. I think it's one of the best. Jamaicans just absolutely love their jerk. Love their jerk. I made oven jerk chicken for you already on the channel. This time I'm making oven jerk pork and pork belly at that. Organically grown straight from our family farm. Shout out to Auntie Cherry once again. Yes, no time rubbing it in properly with my hand. I put on my gloves because I just wanted to not get my nails too much into the sauce at this time. But of course, you can go right ahead and do it with your hands, just naturally like that. Wow, this smells fabulous. This is a powerful the smell we're getting up in here. This is so powerful. It smells fabulous. Good. Now I'm going to just add the rest of this seasoning now. This jerk sauce. Awesome. Look at that, guys. If you could smell this, let me tell you something. It's almost like you could just jump in and start eating, but you know better, you know. You know it's not cooked yet, but it just smells so flavorful. Really flavorful. I smell all the pimento. It's like we just made this seasoning. Everything is so strong in it. All the different seasonings, you can smell them in it. The garlic and pimento, everything. Now that's it, guys. What am I going to do now? I notice that this is not cut like the commercial style. When you see all the little, what you'd say, uniform cuts, but trust me, this is in fact the belly. So right now, this is all set. Guys, I'm going to just cover it. Leave it for about half an hour. Okay? Just about half an hour. To just marinate there. And then we come back and get it ready for the oven. Stick around. Okay guys, after half an hour, we've come back. Oh yes. Time to put this one in our oven where we get it ready for the oven now. Remember I showed you some thyme. That says fresh from the garden. Here it is. I'm going to just put this in the bottom of the baking dish, using a glass dish today. Of course, if you have your regular metal dish, no problem, use that. Go right ahead and use it. So put that in the bottom now. All right, here we go now. Wow, lay that down nicely right there. Just like that. The other piece is coming right along. Going to be putting its skin up first. There you go. Fabulous. Now this particular piece of pork, as you notice, it is quite lean even under the belly. The skin is rather thin. Some pieces of pork you find the skin is thick, the skin is rather thin, but it is lean on the sides. All right. Now guys, next step. So guys, you know we have nothing to waste. So all this seasoning that is left in the container, just pour it right out over it. Yes. Let's see. Scrape out what is to be scraped out. Because all this goodness has to be up in here. Yes. That's it. I'm going to cover this with some foil, some aluminum foil. Okay? Just to keep in the moisture while it's being baked. Cover it down like that. The oven is being preheated at 270 degrees. And I can't tell you how long this will take in the oven, alright? I really don't know as yet. Because you know, every time you're cooking some meat, I mean, some might be a little softer than others. But generally, I'm going to think that we're going to give this about 45 to 50 minutes first, and then we check it. Okay, that's it. 370 degrees. Here we go. I'm gonna leave it for what I said to you, 45 to 50 minutes. It's red hot already. And then we'll come back and check on it. All right. Okay guys, after 50 minutes, we're back here and ready to check our pork to see what's happening with it. This is hot. Make sure you have your mittens, guys. Ooh. Yep, that's it. Let's see what's cooking now. Now, when you're going to remove this, you have to be careful because, of course, there's a lot of steam under this. Lifting it up gently. Alright guys, let's see, little by little, open it. Whoa. Yeah, see that steam coming off? Let me check this now. Wow, this looks tender. Let me check it and see. Oh, looks kind of tender, but not fully. It can take another, I would say this can take another 20 minutes, yes? 50 minutes I gave it, now it can take another 20 minutes, so when I put it back into the oven, and 20 minutes time we check it again, okay? Alright guys, there we are, fresh from the oven now. It's all ready. Yeah, from the look of things, we are quite ready now. Looking tender. Let me see what's going on. Oh yes, did you see that just go in quite easily? Wow, that's it. Nice and easy does it. We're gonna just cut this up now. Make sure your board is clean, guys. All right, there we go. Wow, talk about tender. Super tender. Now you just have to watch my knife go through this. Just watch it, watch it, watch it. Okay. Wow, look at that, guys. Where are my pork lovers? Look at that. Looking oh so juicy and tender. Fabulous. Good. Wow, see that steam coming off it? It's still hot, so I'm making sure to use my fork to hold it and not my hands. Yes. It's feeling so gummy too, you know? Wow. That characteristic of the belly tends to be quite gummy, like the ears or the head. Wow. Soft and succulent. Look at that, look at that. Could you ask for more today from this pork belly? Awesome. Another slice, I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna just switch this side around so I have clear access to the other piece on this side. Wow, I can't wait to taste this, guys. It smells so flavorful, delicious, and this knife is doing justice. Yeah, when you have a sharp knife that just cuts through seamlessly and give you a nice clean cut, when you're ready to serve this up, it looks that much more appealing. Wow. Fabulous. Fabulous. Mouth-watering. Mouth-watering is the word that comes to mind right now. I'm telling you. Now your jerk pork, you can serve it with either your rice and peas, festival, just about bami, anything you feel like serving it with. But very often we have jerk pork. If you're buying it on the road, you'll get it with maybe a piece of hard dough bread, you know, or festival. These days they also serve it with the fried sweet potato. A range of options you normally have. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, come look at that. Come look at this. Call crowd, people. Call crowd. Tell your friends to pull up. As we say in Jamaica, call crowd. This needs crowd. Now onto our plate. Serve this up for you on a lovely platter. Yes, indeed. There we go. Have a look at that. I'm just gonna lift it like this in some nice little pieces together at once. Wow, awesome. Well guys, there you have it, your Jamaican jerk pork belly done in the oven. Wow, fabulous. Now if you like this video, remember to give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Until next time, see you. Ciao.